in a year, cover to cover. It's amazing. We've had over the Bible in a year, cover to cover. It's amazing. We've had over to cover.
I don't think I needed.
Why is everyone suddenly saying that there's an Erika Kirk, Andrew Kolvet affair going down?
Erika Kirk, welcome.
This is blowing up fast. Rumors are swirling that Erika Kirk cheated on Charlie with Turning Point spokesman Andrew Kolvet, and people claim the two are still meeting in secret. Leaked texts are making the rounds, and they seem to show Erika sneaking behind Charlie's back to link up with Andrew, while everything looked normal on the surface. The timing, the messages, the tone. It all looks messy, and now the internet is running wild with it. Former Turning Point employees are stepping forward, saying Erika and Andrew allegedly pushed out anyone who didn't treat them like untouchable VIPs. Suddenly, a lot of things are starting to line up. Charlie reportedly left Erika out of his will, and he even sold the house they were living in together, which raised eyebrows. People are now connecting those dots, and the situation is starting to feel way more tense than it first appeared. Then Candace Owens added another twist, hinting that Andrew and Erika may have known about a plot to assassinate Charlie Munn ahead of time. She claims Andrew flew into Scottsdale from Santa Barbara, and his plane left just 5 minutes after Charlie was shot. Candace also suggests Erika might have met Andrew at the Scottsdale airport before the two allegedly flew to Provo together, which clashes with what they publicly said. So how deep does this really go? People are now asking whether this was just rumors, or if Erika was actually sneaking around on quiet meetups with Andrew, while publicly presenting herself as the grieving widow. The speculation keeps getting louder, and every new claim adds another layer to the story that's already raising serious eyebrows. There's also renewed attention on past claims that Erika wasn't honest about her dating history before meeting Charlie. Critics argue that if she bent the truth there, it raises questions about whether she was fully faithful during the relationship. Now, Turning Point insiders are alleging that one of the men she may have been involved with is Andrew Kolvet, who currently co-hosts The Charlie Kirk Show. That alone has people talking, especially since Erika also chose her ex-boyfriend Cabot Phillips to take over Charlie's college tours, which many already thought was unusual. These allegations reportedly came from a Turning Point insider who tipped off Candace, claiming Erika and Andrew were and are involved in an affair. According to that claim, they were already at the Scottsdale airport together when Charlie was shot. Candace further says both Erika and Andrew gave conflicting explanations about how they traveled to Utah that day, and she referenced police scanner audio, suggesting they met at Scottsdale airport and boarded the same flight. But here's the twist people keep pointing to. Records allegedly show Andrew was already heading to Scottsdale before the shooting, which is fueling even more suspicion. In other words, some people believe this could suggest Andrew knew something was about to happen, and the conflicting travel timelines only make everything look more suspicious. The focus keeps landing on the itinerary, because small details in those movements are what critics say don't line up with the public version of events. Andrew Kolvet's official account is that he flew from Santa Barbara to Provo, Utah after hearing the news, saying he wanted to be there for Erika. He claimed that when he landed in Provo, the two shared a hug on the tarmac. That moment was presented as emotional and spontaneous, but now it's being heavily questioned as more flight details get examined. Candace argues that flight records and logistical data don't match that story. According to her breakdown, Charlie's plane reportedly went from Scottsdale to Provo earlier, while Andrew's travel path shows movement from Santa Barbara to Scottsdale before the shooting. She claims the well-known tarmac hug actually happened in Scottsdale, not Provo, and that Erika and Andrew then traveled together to Provo on Charlie's plane. That interpretation is what's fueling the most debate right now, and here's why the flight details matter so much. Critics say if Andrew left Santa Barbara before the shooting, it raises questions about what he may have known ahead of time. That's why the timeline keeps getting dissected. On top of that, the conversation swings back to the affair rumors, because insiders who were recently fired after questioning Erika are now repeating claims that this wasn't the first time she may have been unfaithful to Charlie. It's not just claims that Erika dated before Charlie. Insiders are now alleging she may have continued seeing other people even after the engagement.
Erika is very shrewd. She's very smart. It's a great story. I can't really tell you who this was, but it was a very important person. And it happened within hours of the news. And the call goes in. She takes it because it was a very important person. And the question was to her, okay, so this is a starting point. Like, what do you know? And she was like, I know everything. And I was like, that's amazing.
These whistleblowers say she was quietly meeting men behind Charlie's back, including Andrew and others connected to Turning Point. Some even claim she mocked Charlie in private, allegedly laughing at his appearance and calling him naive and soft. These accusations are unverified, but they're spreading fast and adding more tension to an already messy situation. Observers are also comparing Andrew to Erika's reported dating history, saying he appears closer to her usual type than Charlie. People point to recent interviews where Andrew talks about Erika in a noticeably warm tone, and critics say it comes across less like colleagues and more like someone speaking about a crush. That interpretation is subjective, but it's fueling more speculation about what might really be going on. Then there's another detail people keep pointing out. Viewers claim both Andrew and Erika seem to mimic Charlie's speaking mannerisms, especially the way he moved his mouth while talking. Clips from Erika's first appearance in Charlie's studio after September 10th are being shared widely, with some saying Erika and Andrew appeared to be blushing and lightly flirting on camera. Others question why they seemed unusually upbeat, noting they were smiling and laughing just weeks after Charlie's assassination. Watching those moments now has led many online to call the behavior strange and hard to ignore. It also raises another question. Did Charlie start suspecting something about Erika before he died? There are reports claiming he removed Erika from his will shortly before September 10th, allegedly after discovering she was having an affair. If that's true, it changes how people are interpreting everything that followed. And critics say the timing feels impossible to ignore. So when people connect those dots, the picture starts to look much harsher. If Erika was written out of the will and knew it, some believe her behavior afterward comes across as unusually cold. Online reactions point out that she didn't appear visibly devastated in public appearances. And some viewers even say she looked relieved, like a heavy burden had suddenly disappeared. That interpretation is subjective, but it's being repeated everywhere as the speculation keeps growing. Then there's the money angle, which pushed the rumors even further. Reports claim a large life insurance policy was taken out on Charlie in 2023. Auditor Brian Ferentz allegedly reviewed TPSA tax documents and found an LLC called GGLF, paying around $350,000 a year in premiums for someone described as healthy, in his 30s, and with no smoking or drinking history. Premiums that high are often associated with very large policies, with some estimates suggesting a possible payout between $20 million and $50 million. And that's what really has people talking. Let's break down what critics are pointing to. They claim this LLC appeared to exist mainly to hold a life insurance policy tied to Charlie. And then shortly before his death, it reportedly disappeared. That timing is what people keep highlighting, especially after reports surfaced that in mid-2024, Turning Point USA allegedly sent about $350,000 directly to that same LLC. The overlap has fueled even more speculation about what the arrangement was really for. The payment is said to be connected to something called a split dollar life insurance policy. In that setup, an organization helps cover the premiums, gets reimbursed after the insured person dies, and any remaining payout goes to the listed beneficiary. Critics assume Erika may have been the beneficiary, though that detail hasn't been publicly confirmed. Still, the structure itself is what has people digging deeper and questioning the motive behind such a large policy. Then the conversation shifts to what happened afterward. Some commentators argue that despite reports of a significant insurance payout, Erika continued fundraising efforts, including signed letters asking supporters to donate more to Turning Point. Others point to paid appearances, speaking fees, and merchandise sales connected to memorial events. saying it
It's a little more emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are rightly at the head of the table, and we're just so honored to have you here. I know that you have been, to say that your life has been a whirlwind would be the understatement of the century. And to make time for Charlie's audience and to speak to them, I know that they can't wait to hear from you, and just to see you in this room probably means a lot to them. And you've been up against so much, and you've been doing an incredible job.
all adds to the perception that money became a major focus. Those claims are debated, but they're spreading quickly online. When people stack everything together, the alleged affair with Andrew Kolvet, the disputed flight timeline, the reported insurance policy, and the fundraising push, speculation ramps up fast. The biggest question circulating is whether any of this suggests coordination, and if so, how far back it might go. Even without confirmation, these claims are being framed by critics as more than just personal drama, with some calling it a potential conspiracy. Now the spotlight is shifting to what happens next, because people are watching Erika and Andrew closer than ever. Every appearance, every interview, every small interaction is getting dissected frame by frame. Critics say the body language alone is raising questions, pointing to shared glances, inside jokes, and a level of comfort that seems unusually close for two people insisting nothing is going on. Supporters push back and call it normal, but the speculation keeps growing louder by the day. There's also talk about how quickly roles started changing after Charlie's death. Andrew stepping into a bigger spotlight, Erika becoming more visible, and insiders claiming decisions were made fast behind closed doors. Some former staffers allege the inner circle tightened overnight, with people who questioned anything suddenly pushed aside. That kind of reshuffling has people wondering whether these moves were reactive or already planned in advance. And the timeline is what keeps haunting the whole situation. The alleged travel overlap, the reported insurance policy, the will rumors, and the relationship speculation all stacking on top of each other. None of it proves anything on its own, but together, it's why critics keep asking the same thing. Was this just chaos after a tragedy? Or something that had been quietly unfolding for months? That question is exactly why this story refuses to die down. How people are digging into what insiders claim happened behind the scenes in the days right after everything went down. Staff members allegedly say communication suddenly tightened, meetings were kept small, and decisions were made without the usual team input. Some claim anyone who asked questions got labeled disloyal and quietly pushed out. That kind of shift has critics saying the environment changed overnight, like the priority wasn't transparency, but control. Then there's the public messaging, which viewers say felt unusually coordinated. Erika and Andrew both repeating similar talking points, using the same phrasing, and appearing in carefully timed interviews. Online commentators noticed the overlap and started asking whether the narrative was being managed. Supporters argue they were just trying to keep things calm, but skeptics say the consistency felt too polished for something that was supposedly unfolding in real time. And the more clips people revisit, the more they claim small details stand out. Shared smiles, quick glances, and what some describe as a relaxed tone that didn't match the gravity of the situation. None of this proves anything by itself, but it's why the speculation keeps snowballing. With rumors about relationships, money, and timelines all colliding, the biggest question still hanging in the air is whether these were coincidences or signs of something much bigger, unfolding behind closed doors. At this point, the entire situation has turned into a storm of allegations, timelines, and behavior that people can't stop analyzing. Critics point to the rumored affair, the disputed travel details, the will claims, and the life insurance questions, saying it all stacks up in a way that feels hard to ignore. Supporters argue it's all speculation built on coincidence, but the conversation isn't slowing down. If anything, it's getting louder as more clips and claims keep surfacing. What really keeps this story alive is how many unanswered questions remain. Did Charlie suspect something before everything happened? Were the travel details just confusion or something more calculated? And why do insiders keep coming forward with new claims about what was happening behind the scenes? None of it has been definitively proven. But the sheer number of moving pieces is exactly why people keep watching this unfold in real time. Now, it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think this is all just rumors getting blown out of proportion, or does the timeline raise serious red flags? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from settled. And if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can see it. Your support keeps the updates coming.